Hello there, welcome back to another video. This is week 2 of Mermay, which is drawing a mermaid for every day in May. This is one of my favorites. It's a little sushi mermaid, and I really liked my approach this year. I did everything traditionally instead of digitally like I did last year. I'm more of a traditional artist. I like using just like pen and paper a lot more than I do using digital media. I usually only like doing digital art if I'm going to use that art for something like products or something like a print or a sticker, but I really do enjoy just like pen and paper the most. So I really enjoyed that drawing, and I think it's like one of my favorites. This next one I ended up calling Blood Moon because it is representative of that. I colored the moon like that reddish, bronzy color that it is when there is a full-blown blood moon. So I really liked that idea. She ended up looking like Sailor Saturn, so I ended up going with that for some of the colors, and I really like pink and purple together. I think that is like a really cute color combination. That is a good combination. I love like a hot pink and a black together. I'm trying to think what other color combos. Light pink and light blue is really cute together. So just certain color combinations I really like. So yeah, you can see I gave her like darker hair, and I gave her like a purple tail, dark purple tail. And I'm just using my Copics, my Moleskine sketchbook, and the Sakura Microns in PN, the plastic nib, and then just the Prima Rosea acrylic paint pens for small little details here and there. And I really like using all those things together. I've been very like mixed media lately, I feel like. I don't know, I just really like it. I think it kind of brings like a new dimension to everything. Like it kind of, like each part kind of gives you a little something. Like the acrylic paint pens are good for like pops of color and for highlights. The markers are good for a base layer. Obviously the pen is good to outline and get that foundation. So I really like just using everything in conjunction together. It's probably my new favorite thing. And the exciting thing about doing all my mermaids in my sketchbook is that I'm filling up my sketchbook really quickly. It's actually, I'm gonna look at it right now, it is more than halfway completed, so that's good. I'm actually going to start utilizing the other space in the sketchbook. So on the left side there's normally like some bleed through from the photo or illustration from the previous side, so I'm going to get some Bristol paper and tape it in there so that way I can make full use of the sketchbook. I've been trying to not be like as wasteful lately, so I'm trying my best to just accommodate that and do what I can to get as much, drawing I can in that sketchbook. This next one, I didn't really have a plan necessarily, so I just did kind of like a portrait drawing of a mermaid, and I really like making their ears like triangular like that, kind of like if you ever see like Vaporeon from Pokemon, kind of like that, to where they almost like look fish-like, almost kind of like gills or something. I don't know, I think it's really cute. So this whole process and journey has just been like, what do different creatures look like in my style, like kind of like in my own little world. So I've been kind of exploring that while I'm doing these mermaids. Like, they have those triangular ears and, a bunch of different colored skin, and they have cute little jewelry and trinkets and things like that. So that made me really want to kind of explore drawing like other mythical creatures in my style. So that's something I want to explore as well. whether that be another 30-day art challenge or maybe doing it for like Inktober or something, or Drawtober, however we're calling it now. That's something I've been thinking about a lot because I really like the process of just like drawing mythical creatures. It's one of my favorite things. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that, just drawing like selkies and elves and like minotaurs, things like that, just things that are just very different than what we're used to. This one probably took me the longest. You'll see why in a minute. But this one, I was just very like inspired by space, and I really just wanted to draw a mermaid in space. I know that doesn't make sense, but I thought it was like a cool concept and idea. My fiance calls her the daughter of Poseidon, so that's who she is now. But I think it came out really, really cute. This is me doing the background, and now you know why this took forever. So I'm just doing it with little dots for each color, and this is called stippling, when you make something out of just a bunch of little dots. And so I used a variety of colors. I used like purples and blues and that like aqua type of blue, the light aqua. I did throw some black in there, and I tried to kind of just make it look like a galaxy. And I've done this technique before, but I never did the whole page. I would do like a circle in the background. I never did the full page doing this stippling effect, so it took me a long time. So I had to fill in all the colors with everything, blend everything together with a colorless blender, and then I go in with the acrylic paint pens and do some stuff on top to make everything pop and make everything kind of come together. It was definitely time consuming, but I really liked the outcome. And yeah, some of these are more fleshed out than others, as you can tell. I was feeling very just inspired that day, so I was like, well, let's just go for it. So I did. And I felt like she got lost in the background a bit, so I outlined her, and it came out really cute, I think. I think it was a fun concept, and I didn't realize there were so many different types of like tritons or like pitchforks for mer people, so I just picked one at random and I used that. And yeah, and I gave her little speckles for like scales, and I think it came out really cute. That was one of the more time-consuming ones, but definitely one of my favorites. So I hope you like that one too. This day I was playing with the idea of mermaids being like small, like the size of like a fish or something, similar to how like fairies can change in size. I was like, well, what if a mermaid can change from normal size to like the size of a fish? So I did a little mermaid shish kebab, and it actually came out pretty cute. I like her hair. It reminds me of like noodles, like ramen noodles. And she's just sleeping. She's just chilling out. And I really like it. I like that idea a lot. You'll see a lot of that idea come up in future drawings. I do a lot of like mermaids integrated in food somehow. I just think it's a fun idea. I think it's different. I feel like I saw somebody on Instagram do that a while ago. I don't remember who it was, but I really liked the idea, and so I was like, okay, I want to draw them integrated in food as well. It just seems cute. And I gave her some little bubbles in the background, and she's super cute. I like her. I'm very prone to doing the green tails. I love those. This one is, so she's holding, what is it called? It's onigiri. I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's basically like a little like Japanese style sandwich thingy. They're normally triangular, but I did find some online that were rectangle, and I liked that idea better because then I could draw it from the side and draw everything that is integrated into it. So I thought that was a fun idea. I really liked like doing the hair. I love that it has the same shape as like the rice. I think that's really fun. Like they're both very like circular and like curvy. So I really liked, I don't know, I like when things kind of like go together. I didn't necessarily do that on purpose, but then once I outlined it, I was like, oh, that actually goes together. So I really liked doing that, and coloring is my favorite part, which is weird because I used to not color at all. All of my old artwork is just graphite, and it's really strange to sit here and like watch me color everything now, because I used to only use pencil and just like shade everything. But I think once I got into color, people definitely seemed to like the artwork more and definitely had more of like a response to it. And I guess it's not all that weird, because in a way I was kind of coloring and giving different values while I was shading. So I guess it's not too different, it's just that it's not all grayscale. So I definitely liked going through and coloring everything. So yeah, this was probably one of my favorites while I was going through all my mermaids, and we're more than halfway done now, so that's good. It has been a little hard like filming the process, I would say, not necessarily doing it, because when I have to sit down and film the process, it kind of takes a little bit of the fun out of it. I'm not saying all of it, just a little bit, because I have to sit there and set everything up and make sure I have all my lights. I have 3 different lights. I have a desk light, I have a ring light, and then I have a studio light behind me, so I can get maximum brightness, because I am shoved in the corner in my bedroom at my little desk. So it's always a challenge to get the lighting correct, but I do try my best. But she came out so cute. I love the orange tail. This one honestly is probably my least favorite. I think because I struggled with the colors so much. So I originally made her like that yellow color, and then I was like, I don't like it, so I made it darker. I struggled with this one a lot. I don't know why. I don't know if I was just tired or burnt out, but I definitely had some trouble, I would say. So I would say that so far this is my least favorite drawing I've done so far for this challenge. And not that it's horrible, it's just not something I necessarily like. She's supposed to be in like a little sardine can, if you can't tell. I probably should have drew more fish behind her to kind of push that, but I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. I just, for some reason, it just wasn't resonating with me that much, but I had already done it and already colored it, so I didn't want to like go back and redo a full day. So I think in the end I managed to pull it together, and I managed to salvage it the best that I can, given the situation that I was really not feeling it. But yeah, I definitely tried, and to I don't know, put it lightly, not my favorite, but it's okay. They can't all be winners, especially when it's a 30-day challenge. Like it's a lot of effort to sit down, draw, outline, color, film, edit, post it all. So yeah, but if you follow me on TikTok and Instagram, you have seen these already. The short process videos are on TikTok, and then the finalized photos are on Instagram. So yeah, if you want to see them in real time, those are on there. And thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Let me know which one is your favorite down below. I would say the sushi mermaid is my favorite. But yeah, thank you for watching. I will talk to you next time. Bye!